What is up, Shark Army? It's your boy Sharky, and welcome back to another video. Before we do get into this video, I do want to say this video is kindly sponsored by Opera GX. This is a browser specially made for gamers like myself. I've been using this browser now for a couple of months. I'm still quite new to it, but I wish I knew about it sooner because it is incredible. This is my favorite browser, and I will not be going to any other one now that I've got Opera GX. Like I said, this browser is made for gamers. It has special features such as GX Control, which helps enhance performance on your PC when you're gaming whilst the browser is open, and you can get rid of lag while playing games and listening to music. Perfect for when you want to keep many tabs open and not to lose them, but you don't want your browser to hurt your gaming performance. It has integrated social media channels, so you can link your social channels such as Facebook, Messenger, WhatsApp, even Discord. This feature allows us to keep all of our social medias right at hand in the browser, easy access. There's tons of customization, lots of themes. You can have it set to however you like, dark or light, many wallpapers. They even have sound effects like the clicking noises and typing noises. There is a GX corner. You can keep up to date with all of the latest games, free games. You can find out releases of certain games for Switch, PS5. And lastly, you can actually use this Opera GX browser on mobile as well, and you can connect it to the desktop version as well. It is free to download, it is very easy, and if you do love gaming like myself, this is the perfect browser for you. There'll be a link down below in the description. Download it, try it out for yourself. But that is enough for the sponsor. Thank you all for listening, and thank you to Opera GX for sponsoring this video. Let's get straight to it. So today we are back in Stardew Valley on my main save file. Oh, Jodie's trying to walk through me. Okay, yeah, you just go there. But today we're going to do a fun, crazy project, something that I used to do quite a lot and I've not done it in a while. And in order to do this one, we are going to go over to Ginger Island. So it is currently the 28th of fall. Winter is literally around the corner, which means that usually on the normal farm you cannot plant any crops, grow anything. You know, it's a slow kind of season, especially for making money. But over on Ginger Island, apart from the rain, the weather is always lovely. It's hot enough here to plant crops all year round. Now, you don't have a big space to do this, but it does mean, especially in winter, you can come over here and plant lots of crops and keep the production going all year round. And if there's a certain crop that you like, and you're not in the right season, you can do that here. And that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to turn Ginger Island, my island farm, into a giant greenhouse ready for winter, because it's going to be a tough season. And then once we've gone through winter and created lots and lots of crops, we can start making wine. Today's two fruits that I'm going to produce over here is pineapple, which is the brand new seed to 1.5. I've not really played around with this too much, but it is very, very valuable. It is a very good crop to grow and turn into wine. And another one is starfruit. Starfruit is an all-round great crop for making money, turning into wine, and it's going to give you good profit. We wouldn't even be able to plant starfruit on the main farm because you can only do this in summer, so fall and winter is a no-no. But over here, you know, nothing is off limits. So the pineapples is quite a hard crop or seed to get hold of because you can only get them by exchanging magma caps through the island trader here. Here he is. And the thing is, the magma caps are quite hard to obtain. They're quite, rare to find. You're going to have to grind a lot in the volcano dungeon here on Ginger Island to try and find a lot of them. And yeah, I've not found many, to be honest. But, you can turn them into seeds. But this is probably not the best way to do it. I have got 126, and the reason I have got that many is because I get a few starters, so exchange a few magma caps for the seeds. That's the only way to first obtain them, unless you can kill enemies or find them around Ginger Island. But once you've got a few seeds, just plant them around like I have done here. Get a few going. I had more than this at one time, but I did clear space. And once they are grown, you can literally just put them into seed makers like I have done, and you can end up with hundreds. Now, these sprinklers are amazing as well because we have these caps on them, which gives it a massive radius, bigger than it normally would be. And I might try and get some more caps if we can. I think they're from Mr. QI. So the aim of this video is just to create lots of crops over on Ginger Island all the way through the winter season, and then I can make lots of money for the wine. So there we go. We can get 4 pressure nozzles for 20. We've currently got 48. So 4 of these might be enough on the main side of it. Let's see if that will work. I want to spend less time watering as much as possible. I want it to do its own thing, you know. I wonder if rain totems can be used on the Ginger Island as well. If so, that would be amazing. Because I could just craft a lot of those. So I need some sprinklers. Now these are over on my main island. I've got a ton of seed makers here in my greenhouse and I've got some pineapples left. So let's turn the remaining pineapples into their seeds. Okay, that'll do. An extra 43, I'll take that. Okay, I've got 18 iridium sprinklers just lying around. So that should be enough to get started. Luckily today it is raining, so we do get a good start here. So I think it's 6 gaps with the nozzle. That's how much space it's going to cover. We might need more nozzles. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to need, another 4, I think. So we're going to have to spend the rest of the gems for those. And the best thing about the nozzles is obviously it gives you a larger area, which means less sprinklers, which means more space for seeds. And yeah, it's one thing we don't get much of in the Ginger Island farm, is space. We don't get a lot of it. So let's get the rest of these nozzles. Take an espresso, because I don't like being slow. Should really have the horse as well. Now we can plant some of the seeds around the edges here as well. Gembird. Just to fill out the space as much as possible. We've got one more. It might have to go somewhere down here. Right, so it's time to till some soil. Get lots of space ready for these seeds. It's getting quite late, but we should be okay. I love that tilling the soil does not dig up the sprinklers now. It's so amazing. Always used to do my head in. I need to get rid of this wheat, and I've not got my scythe. No. Oh, yes. I've got the region skill or buff or whatever you want to call it on the hoe, and look at the space you can go now. So good. Gives you that extra radius. Right, we're running out of time, so let's just plant as many of these as we can. I'm doing no speed grow, no quality fertilizer, because it's all going to go into wine anyway. So we just want the standard crop. I could just stick to the pineapples for now, and once all these grow, put them into the seed makers. I've got starfruit as a backup, but I think I might just focus on the pineapples today. Just because it is a new crop, and it's something that I've not messed around with myself. But that's a good job for today. Let's get some sleep, and it's officially going to be winter. But not on the Ginger Island farm. It's still beautiful and hot. So these go 3 down and 3 up. So that's 6 in total if you put 2 up from each other like this. So look at all this that it covers. That's amazing. So what I'm going to do is put a sprinkler there on the edge. 1 there on the edge. And there. One's going to have to go there. Okay, that's good. Whilst we are waiting for the pineapples to grow, I will put the starfruit down. How long do they take? 13 days to mature. I think the pineapple's roughly around the same, right? I'm pretty sure as well you don't have to worry about scarecrows over on Ginger Island, which is amazing. So you will not lose any crops. I think that is true. I've not seen any crows over here since I've been playing this 1.5 update. Correct me if I'm wrong. So it's a very small space, but you can actually get quite a lot of seeds in here. You're talking hundreds, so we had nearly 200 pineapple seeds, and look, it's not really covered much space, right? So you can get quite a lot here. You cannot plant seeds on the beach. It has to just be on the dirt here, which is sad, because imagine if you could plant all on this beach as well. That would be so cool. So let's get some starfruit down. Let's make some extra money as well. This is one giant greenhouse, so why not? Make lots of money. Something I don't really need much of, but it's something I've been wanting to do for a while. Test out the new pineapple seeds and the Ginger Island farm. And it gives you guys an idea of what potentially you could do as well. Seed makers are key. Just keep farming for those crops, putting them into the seed makers, turn them back into some seeds. Repeat the process until you've got hundreds of them, and then you can go on a massive scale like this and just create lots of money. This is satisfying. Now all of these starfruit seeds I've not spent any money on. I've not bought them. This is all that I've been farming myself in the seed makers. I used to use starfruits quite a lot in my greenhouse, using the seed makers of course as well. And I used to make a lot of wine and jelly with this. It's one reason why I've got so much money. So yeah, I've got a ton of seeds left over, so this is not costing me anything. This is all just profit right now. And that's the best thing obviously about the seed makers, is you're not paying for the seeds. It's just obviously a long process. It does take a bit of time. There's something so glorious about seeing all of these starfruit here in the ground. It just smells of money. Pure money. Sweet money. Now these ones down here I'm going to have to water, but But I think we're looking good. I'm going to have to water all of these because the sprinklers didn't work. Unless I just skip a day and there'll be a day behind, but it doesn't really matter, right? Don't need the money right away, so... Oh, I've missed one right there. We've got 9 seeds left. I've kind of just had enough as well. That's actually worked out brilliant. Right, I'm going to get my scythe and get rid of this. And then I can put the rest of these seeds probably there, and that should be enough. But my scythe is at home on the original farm, so let's go and get that. Oh, it's winter. Look at this. This is so strange to see. Oh, my God. Oh, that's strange to see as well. Oh, put it away. Oh, this is not strange, though. Look. My wife. She's here. She's come over to sunbathe on the beach. Although she should be at home on the farm working. God damn it. There we go. So we've got some pineapples at the top. Lots of starfruit underneath. Oh, yeah, this is going to be amazing. I do have a barn or a shed full of kegs and preserve jars back on the main farm. That's where I'm going to produce all of the wine and jelly. I think it's time to skip some days. Let's see how good this comes along. Okay, so... yeah, some of these don't reach. Okay, I'm going to have to water a few of these every day. I'm going to need another sprinkler somewhere. We're nearly covered, though. If we had some caps on these, I think they would be fine. Right, let's keep repeating that up until we can harvest our first lot of crop. So here we go, the 13th of winter, officially, but everything is ready to harvest. And look at all of this. This is good stuff. Let's see how much pineapples we can get from this. The best thing about the pineapples as well is why I want to use them so much is because they do stay here. They can just continue to grow all the time, all year round. Obviously, it doesn't matter on the season, the weather. They will just stay here and produce you so much money. So once I've got enough from the seed makers, I'm going to fill out all of this space with pineapples and have one giant pineapple farm over on Ginger Island. I do love a good pineapple. And we've got some extra starfruit in between these growths, so yeah, can't go wrong with that. All this starfruit's going to be good to turn into wine as well. We had space, we had time to wait, why not? Whew, that took a long time. There's actually more here than I thought. Look at that. 262 normal quality, 193 silver, and 122 gold. That is amazing. Now I want to show you a comparison to pineapple and starfruit and their wine to show you just how valuable pineapples are. We all know starfruit and ancient fruit are literally one of the best crops to plant in the game in terms of profit and value, but pineapple is up there, so let's go and see exactly how good it is. I've got some fairy dust which we can use on kegs and product machines to instantly get out the product. There it is. Sprinkle on kegs, furnaces and other refining equipment to instantly receive the product. So we've got 50 of those. That's going to be good just for the test, obviously. So first in the shipping bin, I'm going to put one of each of the pineapple, one of each of the starfruit, so you can see exactly the price that we are working with. And what we will do as well is we'll get the ancient fruit. I'll get one of each of these just so you guys can see. And this is the crops broke down of how much they're worth. So a standard pineapple is 300 gold. This is normal quality. And a starfruit is 750. Obviously, the starfruit is the best. Out of all of them, ancient fruit is only worth 550 gold. So as the crop alone, starfruits are worth a lot more. We can just see how valuable the pineapple is. Bear in mind, this stays on your farm and just continues to grow constantly all year long. You don't have to pay for the seeds. You don't have to replant them. Similar to the ancient fruit, they stay there as well. So ancient fruit work very, very well on Ginger Island. The problem was with the starfruit, once you harvest them, that's it. You have to pay for your seeds again. So obviously you've got to take into consideration, you know, profit for loss, etc. If you was to plant loads of starfruit and put them into seed makers, you're not going to get as much money because half of them are getting turned into seeds. So you do have to spend money on the seeds alone. So you can see just how good the pineapple is, lining up with the ancient fruit here. Another thing about the ancient fruit is it takes longer to grow. Pineapples take half of the time. So it is very good crop to work with. Now let's see their wine. Let's test them out by the profit of the value of the wine. So those crop prices obviously were 10% higher with the profession tiller, and we're also going to see the wine 40% more with the artisan profession, so just take that into consideration. So this is my winery. I did have a mod to change the way this building looked. It was a lot better than this, that's for sure. The slime much is not for me. So we put the ancient fruit in there, a starfruit normal quality of course, and a pineapple. Use the fairy dust. And we've got pineapple wine, ancient fruit wine, and starfruit wine. Let's test them out. Let's see which is the most valuable. So there we go. Pineapple wine, normal quality by the way, is 1,260 gold. Ancient fruit, obviously whopping 2,310 gold. But starfruit wine is 3,150 gold. These are literally the 3 best fruits to turn into wine for money. I'm pretty sure banana is also up there as well, another new fruit to the game. That would be awesome to test out. But pineapple, do not underestimate it. Definitely, you know, if you want to produce a big amount of pineapple, I would recommend to do it. They are literally the new kid on the crop. It's so good. You can, like I said, exchange magma caps for them, slay tiger slimes. They will give you sometimes drops of pineapple seeds as well. So if you want to get started off, the best way to do it is probably kill some tiger slimes, go up to the volcano dungeon, slay them, find some magma caps to trade. And eventually, if you keep using that technique to find them and using seed makers, you will get a lot of them. So what I'm going to do is the rest of these pineapples that we've got here are all going into seed makers to obviously increase the amount of seeds we get. And then we should eventually fill all of this out, which is going to be incredible. I wish soil never ever decayed. I hate it. Obviously, banana and mango are the 2 new fruits from trees. They are also going to give you very, very good quality wine. But as terms of crops, obviously pineapples are up there because you can plant them in, you know, seed form, and they're a little bit easier to obtain than the mango and banana sapling. Okay, filled out the rest of the soil. Should have done that yesterday, but I was too busy showcasing the prices. Back to the greenhouse. Let's get all these seeds on the go. Whew, just like that, another 348 seeds. You can see how simple it can be, guys. You do sometimes get ancient seeds and mixed seeds as well in the seed makers. We're back with all of the seeds. I'm going to get these planted, and that is it. That is my pineapple farm sorted forever. It should never ever disappear unless we get thunderstorms. You have to replace them every now and then. That's it. I think they are safe to stay here, and it's a massive source of money daily. You know, just farm lots of pineapples and start making some good, juicy, sweet profit of wine. Oh yeah. Obviously, doing this with ancient fruit may be a little bit more valuable, and some other fruits, but it's nice to see a brand new fruit to the game and experiment with it. And also, you know, it's the new kid on the crop. We've got to give it a go. It's nice for the pineapple to get its limelight. It is, of course, a tropical island over here, so it makes sense to have pineapples on your island. And just doing that twice, we have nearly filled out the entire farm. We might have to get a few more crops into seed makers to finish off the bottom end of the farm. But it is nearly done, as you can see. A few more rows left. It's looking good. So the first lot of pineapples are ready. I think this will be enough to harvest and turn into seeds to finish off the entire farm. Just in time for a brand new year. It will be a brand new year here on my endgame farm. We're going to be entering spring just in time for a fresh year to make lots of wine, and the pineapple farm is ready for that. Massive supply of money all year round. We'll be harvesting these pineapples every couple of days and turning them into wine. And the best thing is, if you have a crystallarium farm where you get tons of diamonds, I have one of these, I have a shed full of crystallariums with diamonds in them. They duplicate and I get a ton of diamonds, and you can make lots of fairy dust. All you need is fairy roses as well, which you can put into your greenhouse or something like that, even in little garden pots inside your house. And if you have a big source of diamonds and fairy roses, you can constantly create fairy dust. And when your pineapples are in the kegs, you can get the wine instantly. You don't even have to wait. This could be with any wine, of course, and that's just a quicker way of getting money constantly. Every day, you will be rich. These are some tips here to get you making big money if you don't know how to. Obviously, this is all end game as well, so you've got to bear that in mind. Plenty of seeds left over. That is all of the space filled. We could go right here, but as of now, the sprinklers aren't reaching, but I may as well just fill it out. These are going to need watering unless it rains naturally on the island. We are going to have to manually water. I will sort out the sprinkler situation to make it all automated. But there we have it. My pineapple farm on this giant greenhouse. This is what I call this place. It is basically a giant greenhouse. You can make so much money all year round. I love it, and this is going to be a big source of money for me. If you guys want to see other kind of videos and projects using this island, we could try out an ancient fruit one and see how much money we can make in a full year. We could turn this into all sorts of things. Give me some suggestions down below. What else could we use the Ginger Island farm for? I have got some other crazy projects and videos lined up though. Some of them are insane and mind-blowing, so make sure you stay tuned for those. But if you enjoyed this one, it's a little bit something different, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new around here. But this has been my pineapple project on my giant greenhouse island farm. This has set me up for a productive year. You guys should do this as well. Let me know what you use your Ginger Island farm for. What do you use this space for? Do you plant crops? If so, what crops do you use? Pineapples are definitely the new kid on the crop, and you should always give them a go. Thank you all for watching. Take it easy. But until next time, I'll see you all on the next one. Bye-bye.